Hey, what is up everybody, Blaze for here, and today I for you guys another video, Persona 5X. Inside of today's video, guys, as you can see by the title, we are going to be covering some leaks. Now, don't get too used to this. I do this every now and again. Normally, I'm kind of a little bit away from the leak scene, only just because some companies don't really like that too much, so I try to steer away from it. But with the things that are currently going on in the game and some things that I'm very excited for, we have some leaks that are coming up very soon that show some promise about this game and more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, currently, as of I'm making this, of course, we still have not gotten done with the Makoto banner that has actually dropped on TW and KR, but on CN we have gotten the newest banner, which is going to be Phoebe. Now, with this in mind, a lot of things were released and a ton of things revolving some newer characters and other things of the sort have also been shown. So first things first, you're going to see my screen change and you should be seeing at least a weapon that looks very similar to Arai. Now, I don't know about you guys, right? But this weapon looks very freaking similar to it, and if anything, it looks way more playful than the current Arai weapon that we do have. So to go ahead and do a little bit of just a comparison of the Arai Wep that we're looking for right now, the one that we currently have in game looks something like, let's see if we can get it to pop up, looks something like this, right? This looks absolutely nothing like this one right here, right? There's a whole different coil, it looks more springish and things like that, and it gives off a whole different vibe. This is slowly coming to the thought process of something that is slowly steering to the swimsuit or the summer type weapons. Now, as many of us do know, with these weapons, they're usually for specific characters. And now we're starting to think with these said summer characters coming in, it may be different versions of the newer cast, such as like Wonder and them, not Wonder himself, but you guys will get what I mean. Like the cast of just like Ran and all of them and stuff like that, but they're going to have summer variants. Now, this is just the 4-star, or at least the 4-star weapon. We have no idea if there's going to be a 5-star version or if this character themselves are going to be 5-star, but I actually kind of like the way this is being done. Just based off of this leak here itself, it's already a silhouette of Arai, so we know we're going to be getting some type of version of Arai very soon. And based on how like playfully looking it is, I feel like this is definitely a summer version. Now, with both of these in mind, this can mean two things. Another 4-star Arai, cool, I'm down for it. That will deal something totally different, or a 5-star Arai. This brings up multiple possibilities that if there are going to be 5-star variants of the new, or at least the new Phantom Thieves, I ain't gonna lie, I'm here for it. It would also mean that they will actually be able to spread out the timing between Futaba's release. Now, if you guys watched my last video that I ended up posting, we went over that Futaba could be very well so next. That's mainly because we should be getting a new palace going with just Wonder Story themselves as well. Once Makoto disappears and going off the calendar, it would be around the time that we get that message from Medjed, and it would be around the time that, of course, Futaba enters the fray. During this, at that point, we'll also get rid of the 2 current events, which are going to be Makoto and also Fox's release event, going over their 2 palaces. We would end up having another event palace being Futaba's. Now, with this in mind, if they do come out with these summer units first, right? Let's say this is a summer Arai, hypothetically. If this is a summer Arai and they come out with the summer units first, they can kind of misplace the dates. They probably will still go in order of when the Phantom Thieves do appear, or at least the order of how the Phantom Thieves will appear, but the calendar may be thrown off. Now, this is good for us for 2 reasons. 1, because it gives us time to save. We all love freaking saving. 2, it also gives them time to make more events and such like that to slowly keep expanding the game itself and give us more gameplay and things like that for us to get even more gems in general. So I mean, like, with a leak like this is pretty darn awesome, but this is just one of many leaks that we do have. So the next leak that we're going to go ahead and take a look at is going to be this one, which was also found in the 4-star ticket as well, being an umbrella. Now, originally I was like, oh my god, this is another summer unit. But in fact, this is a unit that we've been seeing for quite some time, and I never really put 2 and 2 together until I went back and I looked at one of the trailers and I got kind of the artistic value of this character. Now, If we go ahead and take a look at this character right here, you guys should see her on the screen. This is the character that we most likely are going to be getting, who's going to be involved most likely in the next story. Either it's the next story or the next one afterwards here. We should be getting this character who is a 4-star, and then I think there was a character named Rico that we will be actually looking into. I don't think her and Rico are the same person, if I'm correct. I think this is a whole different person here, but at least getting another 4-star in the fray is really nice, because now we're starting to see some more, at least newer units being out here, meaning new characters we can finally use and new characters that are just going to be able to just like interact with. So I kind of do like this. We're finally getting more things when it does come down to at least 4-stars and things of this nature. And I believe this is going to be really good for the game, as long as they're really thought out well on how they release these people, and as well as how the events do go. I can't wait till we see more of this. I'm not gonna lie, these have been freaking fire, but even with this in mind, we also have more leaks than this, and there's actually more than I'm gonna be showing in this video as well. But going down to the third leak here, it's gonna be this little weapon. Now this weapon, it took me some digging to look for. Okay, first of all, I saw this little screenshot, but I was like, who in the world uses a, I want to say a guitar or a scatar is what they're called. I can't remember what it's actually called, or a lute, I guess you can call it. I was like, who uses something like this? Like, this is crazy. I have not seen anyone to actually use a weapon like this, or either have some type of relation with this. But this is actually related to a character that may be going by the code name of Chord here. So this is the code name that we ended up finding out, or at least looking around, and it was the only one that I could find that was really musically inclined. And I was like, if we have a character like this, this would actually be kind of interesting. Now, we did also have this mall spoil gift that was going around really early in the game, but has now resurfaced. Now, I think these two things are actually fairly related to each other, because I don't know if I'm right. This looks like someone who's going to be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, we haven't seen another character like this, and seeing that they might have a good chance of being this Chord person, I feel like that'd be awesome, because it fully will relate. Now, how this is looking is there is a package for this. If we go ahead and look in game and we check this out, I'm pretty positive the only characters who get these said packages are characters who are usually 5-stars. So yeah, we have one right here, and they're only usually characters who are 5-stars. So one of the things that we're able to at least highlight is that she most likely will be a 5-star character. Now, I can't remember if Puppet had a card similar to this. Yeah, no, she had something like this, but this is totally different. It's a total different layout. It's nothing like a 4-star would have. So it's starting to look like this new character as well that we're going to be looking at will be a 5-star character, who most likely might go by the name of Chord. So I'm actually very interested to see how these do relate to each other, and actually what comes out above this. But so far we have a new look at an Arai weapon, most likely meaning a new summer Arai, or a new Arai in general. We have Umbrella, which is most likely relating to this character being a new 4-star. And then we have a little lute, let's call it, or at least a guitar, let's call it right here, and which could most likely relate to this character named Chord. Now, with all of this in mind, there are a few other things such as like new maps and stuff like that that most likely will be releasing, going along with the newer story that should be coming out very soon. And there also is some story that has been unveiled as well, but I'm gonna leave that for a different video. What do you guys think about these leaks? Also, do you want to see more videos like this where I do like just find a bunch of leaks, or either wait till a bunch of leaks come out and just do them all in succession? Let me know down below in the comments section. But anyways, hopefully you guys are entertained with that, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Peace out.